My name is Aguti. I work for Caritas Uganda. I'm the policy and advocacy specialist. At the same time, I am the national coordinator of Uganda Farmers Common Voice Platform. You're most welcome. I must say this is the day that the Lord has made, and we must rejoice in it, because this is the meeting that is starting discussion and debate around this very key subject, a subject that touches on everyone. Everyone eats food, young, middle, and old. We all eat food, and we all survive because we eat food. Even the medical people you hear in most cases when you go, they prescribe the medicine. And they say, this one here, it's 2 times 1, but before you eat food or after eating food. All of them have the food aspect in it. So we are going to discuss about a very important subject. With us here, this meeting is brought to you by Caritas Uganda through the Uganda Farmers Common Voice Platform. The Uganda Farmers Common Voice Platform is a platform of over 180 farmer organizations, not individuals, all over Uganda. You saw them introducing themselves, the coordinators and the chairpersons. These are just representatives, and they have a number of farmers behind them. And after this meeting, the culture is whoever comes here has to take the message down to other farmers. Caritas Uganda, on the other hand, is not an abbreviation, but it is the pastoral development arm of the Catholic Church. We do development work to everybody. Sometimes they say, now these ones, what they look for their Catholics only, and they give them the information. We even don't ask who you are, not even your name, but the attendance list is the one to show us who you are. So we work in over 19 dioceses in Uganda, and that one I can say we work all over the country. And our work is through the different farmer groups. That is how we work. Thank you. That is, I was just telling you that for us, we target as Caritas Uganda to transform a human being or a human person by transforming the mindset. Even this food here we are talking about, the contamination is all coming from the mindset. So we aim at transforming a human being all around the mindset starting, because this is the engine. Next. Thank you. And I was also telling you that Caritas was not an abbreviation, but it is a word that means love. And we derive everything from the Bible. All those olden days in the Acts of the Apostles, when they saw that everybody was running up and down preaching the gospel, and everybody forgot about the poor. So that's why the apostles, the disciples said, can we pick some few people with very good character to help in the distribution of food and taking care of the poor? That is where we derive our inspiration from. Yes, Sylvie? Yes, those are the values that guide us. Love. Caritas is there to make God's people have life, and not just any life, but life in its fullness. When there is food, it is not yet enough. The food must be safe so that people have life in its fullness without any diseases. This is the structure of Caritas. We are not just in Uganda. All the way from the Vatican, where the Pope sits, up to the chapel level, the family level. That is the structure of Caritas, and making Caritas a very good organization to pass the information. Because this information passed here today, be rest assured, it will reach the lowest person. Next. we are also working on a strategic plan. And these are some of the strategic objectives. We want to promote sustainable livelihoods at household level and adaptation to climate change, to contribute to reduce vulnerabilities and enhance the resilience of communities in Uganda to disaster and pandemics. Then this one, to engage or to strengthen the church and communities to engage in promoting economic and social accountability for national development, then to promote institutional development and sustainability. Yes, so these are some of the interventions. Number one, and the key one, to promote food security, safety, and good nutritional practices. This one is not, our meeting is not picked from nowhere, but it is picked from our strategic interventions. Then we want to promote responsible natural resource management, enhance livelihoods and access to finance, and then the other one is governance and accountability. Promote water and sanitation and hygiene, enhance climate change adaptation, respond to emergencies, and promote continuous institutional development. Okay, food safety and health. What is at stake? This is a slogan for us here today. If you forget everything, just remember only this. If it's not safe, it is not food. Are we in agreement? If you forget everything from this meeting, just remember that sentence. If it's not safe, then it's not food. It is either medicine or drugs or I don't know, but it's not food. Next. Okay, safe food is very important and it is very critical to as a guarantor for good health. Unsafe food, on the other hand, are the cause of many diseases and contribute to other poor health conditions, such as impaired growth. Some people are not grown up properly just because of what they ate. Maybe in the stomach, maybe as they were growing up. Some of us like feeding children on soil so much. I don't want to eat anything. I just want to eat soil. I don't know. The specialists here today will tell us whether that is good nutrition for the baby. Then the studies done both locally and internationally indicate that there is high level of food and water contamination in our communities. Those are the studies. Some of them we shall see today. Consultations with different stakeholders suggested that we as a country need mass discussion and dialogue around this issue. Hence, this dialogue and many others to come. Please allow me also inform you that today, as from last week when we were organizing this meeting, everybody almost wanted to participate. And yet this was a small number we had targeted. And for me, I was like, how I wish I made it online. But also online, sometimes you miss out some critical elements. So presenters here, I'm submitting a requisition before we even begin that we need another bigger dialogue. This time it should be online. Even people outside Africa. We have colleagues in Nigeria, Zambia, Nairobi, Togo. They were all telling me, but why did you give us a link? Give us a link. I'm like, there is no link. It is just physical. So please, when we call on you again, people need this information. Let's come again online and we give people information. Why the dialogue then? One, to brainstorm on the role that safe food, nutritional food plays in and ensuring human health. The other one is we want to discuss the state of food contamination and safety in Uganda. Is the food we are eating safe? If it is not safe, then it's not food. I don't know what we are eating. We want also to deliberate on the place of food safety in government planning and budgeting. Our members of parliament are here. Maybe we shall also hear from them. What is the place of food in your approved budgets, for example? When you approve budgets, like gender, I know somewhere they say if you don't see the word gender in any budget and in any plan, it is not good to be passed. Is it the same with the food? If we don't see safe food in the plans, I don't know whether we also don't pass such budgets. And then the other one is we want to understand the state of non-communicable food-borne diseases in Uganda. Those ones are also there. It is a silent killer. We want to understand today, specialists are here to help us. We want to understand food safety from the soil science perspective. The food grown, as it comes, somebody says garbage in, garbage out. Do we get out garbage from the soil and yet it is supposed to be food? We want also to understand from the specialists here. And then we want to brainstorm, that was a slip of the CASA. We want to brainstorm on the laws, policies, gaps and recommendations for safer food in Uganda. We know if anything is not put in the law, in the strategy, in the policies, in the bills, it is not good to go. Because somebody will ask you, you're campaigning under which law? What is driving you? But for us today here we are saying, what is driving us is, if it is not safe, it is not food. That is what is driving us. The people concerned with the laws will tell us also, do we have adequate laws in this country to govern issues of food safety? Next. Therefore, I want to thank you so much and wish you fruitful deliberations.